Hello everyone, welcome. So today we are going to be doing my own Total Drama season again. So I'm going to just call this Total Drama Fan Seasons 1. Even though we already did Heroes versus Villains, Heroes versus Neutral versus Villains, I didn't call it an official series. But yeah, this is Total Drama Fan Seasons, Season 1. So yeah, this is the first official season. The fan season. So yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. You guys you guys get to decide who the cast will be in the next one. By the way, you get to pick one person for each team. So yeah, team 1 and then team 2, and I'll decide the name for them once the casting's complete. So yeah. But yeah, this is the first official one. However, the other ones will have more interaction with him, I guess. So, and what I mean by that is the casting, obviously. You'll cast my way, I guess. So yeah, now that I'm done explaining that, the first team is Black Sheep. Now, why I called them the Black Sheep is that there's 4 Revengers and 1 Pack-a-Tail person on here. By the way, I randomly generated these teams on Survivor Brand Skill. And then, now this team's called Wild Flamingos because everyone here is different. Like, Dakota's a mutant. Sam's a gamer. Duncan's a delinquent. Izzy is a wild card. And Beth is Beth. Then for pure axolotls, the reason for this team name is because everyone in here are heroes. And powerful monkeys is because 4 out of the 5 players are all really big power players. And I mean, Rodney for physical, Scarlett for mental, Sean for physical, and Heather for strategic. And I guess kind of mental, but mostly like strategic game, while you could use Scarlett for like the mental stuff of the game. So now that the explains out of the way, it is time for Total Drama Fan Season 1. So, I think that the first team to win will probably be Powerful Monkeys. I'm gonna have them be Powerful Monkeys and Black Sheep will win, and the final team to win will be Wild Flamingos. Oops, let's bring all the teams up here. So now, I think these 3 will vote Mike. So it's either Mike or Ella, and I think these 3 plus Mike will all vote Ella because I think they think that Mike is more useful and stuff. So yeah, 20th place, Ella. Which is sad because I like Ella, but that's what I think would happen this season. So, this is the next one. For next episode, I think Wild Flamingos get first place. Second place goes to Pure Axolotls. And I think Powerful Monkeys get the next thing. And it's literally called Black Sheep because there's one person who's obviously going to get voted out. So essentially, what's going to happen now is that Black Sheep will now be a part of Powerful Monkeys. Because I like that team name more. And Wild Flamingos will now be a part of Pure Axolotls. You want to know why? Because I like Pure Axolotl name more. So yep. Delete. And delete. So I think now just looking at this cast, I'm gonna put Pure Axolotls up, and Yeah. She got 18th place, which is like, 2 eliminations up from her original one. But still, it's not that good. I'm gonna drink some water. Good. And plus, I think she'd annoy the living crap out of everyone. Up next, so, gonna be honest, I think this team will win. And now it's either gonna be Izzy or Beth, I think. However, I mean, actually, wait a minute, let me think about this. I think TEI will all be in an alliance together. So now that I think about it, it will probably be one of the Revengers. And I think that they'd probably pick Sam, because Sam wouldn't be that... Because Sam isn't as useful as everyone else. Even though I like him, I could admit that he's not that useful for the team as all the other members. Except maybe he's a bit more useful than Beth, but... I don't know. Now, for 16th place, I'm gonna... Which team should... I think Powerful Monkeys might win. Powerful Monkeys win, and I think Mal comes back, like, in this episode, and does a bunch of stuff that purposefully gets people on this team riled up and mad at each other. Like, Joe and Brick. I think he... Yeah, because Joe... Yeah, I think that's what he does up here. Because chaos up their team, and actually, I think Pure Axolotls win. Because I brought back Mal. And I think that Heather would be like, hey, you Pack-a-Tail and Maria, you're all on the bottom. And like, she says, vote off Rodney. And I think these 4 will vote Rodney. These 3 will vote... These 3 will vote Anne Maria. And I think Rodney will vote, Joe. So Rodney is out. By the way, these 3 are in an alliance. 16th place goes to Rodney. Reasons? I can't think of any plot points for him, really. Plus, I don't think he'd realistically last that long with his love spell. Maybe I will get rid of that in, like, other seasons. But overall, I don't think that's that good. So, for the next one, I think that... Let's have Powerful Monkeys lose again. And I think these 3, and... I think Scott backstabs this alliance to join their alliance, and Dave backstab Anne Maria, and everyone votes off Anne Maria. Now, reasons for elimination. I don't like Anne Maria. That's the only reason. Plus, I don't think, realistically, with this team, she wouldn't. Okay, Pure Axolotls have to lose eventually. So I think that Mal, instead of just breaking stuff all the time, is actually being pretty manipulative. And I think Izzy would... I think he'd figure out that Izzy's, like, one of the biggest threats. So I think he'd make an alliance with, like... Well, some of the more gullible people, you know. Like, yeah, these guys. Some of the more gullible people. I don't think Dakotazoid will fall for it. Where I don't think Dakota will really... So I think Izzy will come over to these guys. So I think these 4 all vote Zoe. These 4 all vote Mal. So it's Mal versus Izzy. And I think... Mal's the main villain, so yeah, I'm eliminating Izzy. Actually... Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I was thinking for a second to replace them, but no. So, I think for, the next placement, I think Pure Axolotls win. Alright, so these four all vote for Joe. Oh, by the way, in this challenge, by the way, Brick and Joe's rivalry is a big thing in here. Brick's and Joe's rivalry got in the way, and these four all vote Brick. No, never mind, Joe. And these two vote, Scarlet. So, 13th place, Joe. Kira Axolotls vote again, and yeah, Kira Axolotls win again. That's what I meant. This team goes up here, and I think that Dakota Zoid accidentally destroys something that was Chris's, and Chris is because Chris likes eliminating people unfairly, so we have to have an unfair elimination, and I'm gonna have that be Dakota. Because I don't want Dakota Zoid to be in Merge, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna have her elimination be an unfair one. Because, there's at least one unfair elimination every single season. So we're not have Dakota be it, you know. Now Powerful Monkeys win again, and I think Owen and Jeff all realize it, and all four of these guys vote Mal. And I think Beth and Mal will vote Duncan due to him being the threat since he's made Merge every single time. Doesn't matter, he's gonna meet Merge once again. So so congrats on making Merge, you guys. I bet some people are shocked, but since I don't like Beth, she's still here. I think Beth might get so desperate to be in an alliance that, she'll join the one with Heather, you know. But I think these guys, they don't really want Beth, and I think they all vote off Beth. I wasn't going to keep Beth around in Merge. I wasn't going to make her go to the top 5 or any stuff like that. So it's V's 4 versus V's 4, and I think Scarlet should win immunity. V's 4... Actually, I think Scott might... Nah. I think Heather's backstabbing them and joining a TDI alliance. And I think these guys all vote for Sean, since he's won. And these 3 vote Duncan. And Sean is out. So, new plot point. Scott has the immunity idol. So, yeah. Scarlet wins, and they all vote Scott, not knowing that he has an immunity idol. And these 2 vote Heather due to backstabbing the alliance. And I think that yeah. 7th place, Heather. Alright, so this is who's left. Winner shall be Owen. I think Owen should win one. And I think the TDI Alliance all vote Scarlet due to her being a bigger threat. These 2 vote Duncan. Scarlet gets voted off 6th place. By the way, Scarlet and Heather were both main villains in a secondary, both main villains during and pre-merge. And Mal was also a villain. I think Heather's more of a... I think Scarlet's a secondary villain now. So yeah, these are the top 5. I think this is a pretty good top 5. And however, I do have some issues with it. Okay, Owen loses this challenge. I think in the upcoming challenge, Jeff will lose. And I think that these 3, I think Scott is in 3rd place due to the TDI Alliance. And I think the runner-up should be Lashana, and the winner shall be Duncan. So yeah, this is how Total Drama Fan Season 1 has started. So yeah, I Hope you guys are having a good day. Goodbye. Wait.